V0 by Vercel might be the best kept AI app builder secret. In this video, I am going to show you how to go from idea to prototype in minutes with V0. V0 by Vercel is the most underrated AI app builder, and I'm going to show you how to take your ideas and bring them to life in minutes using it. The first thing you're going to do is visit v0.dev and create an account or log in. What we're going to do is to build a platform to be able to manage household chores with our younger siblings or our kids. Our prompt is now ready. All we've said is that we want a platform to be able to manage household chores for our family. Users should be able to create chores, assign chores, tick chores off as complete, edit chores, and delete chores. So we're going to hit enter to generate our application. We now have an extremely simple family chore manager where we can add chores. So let's try to add a new chore. We can name this chore. Let's just say take trash out. And we can assign this to a member. We can add a priority. And we can set a due date. So let's click add chore. Seems we need to set one. So let's click add chore. And we can mark this as complete. Perfect. We can delete this if we want to delete this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add some additional features. And all we have to do that is to ask follow-up questions or give follow-up instructions. So when we click add new chore, what you can see is assign member, but we want to be able to manage the members. So we're going to say add a feature to be able to manage the members. So we want to either add, remove, or edit members. And again, we're going to press enter. Now that this is finished, we can see that we have our family members tab. So we can go see our family members and we can add a new family member. So I will go ahead and add myself. And there I am. The next thing we want to do to make this an AI app is to calculate the fairness of the chores using artificial intelligence. I have my API key from OpenAI, but what I need to do to connect it to V0 is add it to the environment variables. Since I started talking to V0 to create our family chore manager first, I have to use the chat to be able to add our environment variables. So we can do that right here. I've said, how do I add the environment variables? And it's given me the method in the chat. But you can also add it using the project. So what we can do is go to projects. And you can see I have one here, household chore manager. And if we go to settings, project settings, we can go to environment variables and add it right here too. That's if you're starting with creating a new platform or new app via the projects rather than via the chat first. So I'm going to go back to my chat. And I'm going to just say I want to add environment variables. I've told V0 I want to integrate my OpenAI key and it's going to create the environment variables for me. You can see here it's already added key. All I need to do is paste my key, paste my OpenAI key or my API key, and that will be the value. So I'm just going to hit paste and submit. And you can see the environment variables have been added. So what it's automatically doing is adding AI-powered features. Now, I haven't asked for that. So I'm going to have to tell it to revert and remove those features. And there's very specific AI-powered features that I personally want to add. V0 automatically wanted to create AI suggestions as soon as I asked it to integrate my OpenAI key. That's not the AI feature we want. We want to calculate the fairness. And I've given it a prompt to calculate the fairness based on the activity, whether it's overdue or not, how hard it is, and who it's being assigned to. Now let's test out our AI-powered feature. We are going to hit calculate fairness, and it's calculated a fairness report, which is super interesting, but is way more comprehensive than we want. We are going to make a final adjustment and then deploy our AI-powered application. Now V0 is finished. We're going to hit calculate fairness again, and you can see it's rendered it a lot more attractively. It has a maximum of like 4 parts, but it's made it really, really short. And it says to improve the fairness, it's recommended that mom and dad take at least one household chore each. I don't know how well that will go down, but it's what AI suggests. To deploy our V0 or our first version, what we're going to do is deploy to Vercel and deploy to production. Now we can view on Vercel. We can even add our own custom domain. So we're going to just view on Vercel and visit our application. We now have an application that we can test internally within our team, but also externally with a beta group before self-hosting and adding our own domain. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the link in the description to go to No Code MBA, a learning platform with dozens of in-depth, high-quality courses on no-code and AI taught by industry experts. And be sure to subscribe to our channel here to get more free content on YouTube. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.